What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm starting off the video repping the Waterland Optics polarized fishing sunglasses because I didn't want to forget to let you guys know that the sale on all of the glasses available on the website is still going on. You can punch in the code CJ30 and get 30% off every available model on the website. And so if you're wanting to get a new pair of sunglasses for somebody for Christmas or maybe something for yourself, now is definitely the time to do it. If you were to order sometime between now and maybe the next couple of days from when this video is posted, I'm sure that they will arrive in time for Christmas. So these guys are awesome. Many different options to choose from. I think there's 4 models and each model has 3 different colored lenses. So we love these glasses, and if you've been wanting to up your sunglass game or try something new, these guys are definitely a winner. Now to jump into what this video is all about, we are going to be unboxing this package delivered straight to our door from 6th Sense Fishing. This is a care package that my friend Zach sent us. He is 6th Sense pro staff manager. He's a really good guy, and 6th Sense wanted to hook us up with some of the new plastics that just dropped on their website. And some of these will be the first time that I've seen them personally in real life, so I'm very excited to bust these open, and I'm sure that you guys are excited to see them also. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the package. And like I said, I have an idea of what some of these things are, but I don't know exactly, so this is going to be a surprise for all of us. Before I open the box, do me a favor, if you're excited for today's episode and you want to support the video, hit the like button for us, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get these 6th Sense scissors here. These aren't just good for cutting braid and monofilament, they're also good for cutting 6th Sense tape. So let's bust into this box of goodies. On the box it says J. Harkin. That's nice. And we're just gonna pull these things out one by one. Or actually, no, we're not. Because there is a velvet bag. Like you see in most of the Super 6 Sacks or anytime you order from 6th Sense Fishing, all your baits come in this nice bag, which you can keep your baits in for later use, or you can use them for anything. You can put your pocket change, I don't know, whatever you have, you can throw it in this bag. I have some up here on the shelf. By the way, do you guys like the backdrop? We have this new shelving storage system we've been working on in the baby's room. We had to get all the fishing tackle out of the baby's room and store it here in the sunroom now, which I really like. It's kind of a jumbled mess right now. We have a bunch of miscellaneous things that we're working on, but we're excited to get this tackle shelf all filled up, and I think it's a nicer backdrop than just a plain wall. So let me know in the comment section if you like the look of this new backdrop. I think it's awesome, and hopefully you guys do too. Anyways, we're gonna crack into this bag. I see something else in here. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. We have a personalized note from the man Zach himself. It says, "Happy holidays from the 6th Sense team. We hope you enjoy this small token of our appreciation. We are happy to have you a part of Team 6. All the best." Being a part of Team 6 is, super important to us. It's something that we love. Representing 6th Sense Fishing is an amazing company. They've started from the bottom and have built this amazing brand to where they have so much to offer on the website. I mean, they have rods, they have hard baits where they originally started making. They have all the soft plastics, terminal tackle. I mean, they literally have everything except for reels and fishing lines. So I highly recommend 6th Sense Fishing. You see us use it all the time. It's not a joke. We're not just out here just plugging 6th Sense just because they hook us up with awesome baits like this. The stuff catches fish, and it's obvious to see on our channel and everybody else that represents 6th Sense Fishing. So check it out, and if there's anything that you ever want to purchase off of the website, you can punch in our code CJ10. That'll save you 10% off everything, and whenever you use that code, it helps support us at J. So definitely appreciate that. But anyways, now it's time to crack into this bag and let's see what we have inside. I'm so excited. So, first things first, we've got the holy flip, amazing new 6th Sense Flush Jerkbait. This is a 5.2 inch soft plastic jerkbait. I'm gonna bust one out of the package. This color is called Baby Crappie. It just looks super shady, super bait fishy. It's sparkly. Let me get one out of the box so you guys can get a good look at it. So the first thing I'm already loving about this bait is that it comes in this really nice clamshell package. I wish that all baits came in a clamshell package. I mean, there's nothing more frustrating than getting a bag of baits and half of them being all kinked up, but this little clamshell ensures all your baits are gonna be perfectly straight. Now let's take a look at this bait. There it is, Baby Crappie. It's got an olivey, kind of smoky gray top. It's got a clear, translucent, kind of off-white pearl belly. And then we have some silver sparkle, some gray sparkle, some black flake it looks like. That bait looks great. Now let's take a look at the anatomy of it. We have a nice looking dorsal fin. And what's really cool is it has these 2 pelvic fins on the side, and that's going to help stabilize the bait. So from what I understand about the flush, whenever you cast it out and let it sink, it's going to sink really nice and horizontal. These pelvic fins are going to keep it from spiraling out of control. It also has this like rudder little anal fin right here too on the bait. That's interesting. I haven't seen that on any other soft plastic jerk bait. To me, this is kind of like a hybrid between, you know, a Zoom Super Fluke and maybe like a Reaction Innovation Shiver Glide with the fins. I like how it tapers to the tail. It's got this nice little bulbousy little ball right here, and it has the little fluke tail. It looks like a whale tail. So it's gonna have a lot of action in the water. I love throwing a soft plastic jerkbait. I mean, you can throw them all times of the year in all different types of environments, and it's just a great option for mimicking bait fish. So there is the baby crappie. Let's see if there's any more in the bag. If not, there's a bunch of different colors available on the website. You guys should definitely want to check this one out and use it, you know, for the rest of this year if you can, if it's warm enough, but definitely next spring. So that is the Flush 5.2 little soft plastic jerkbait. Put that thing on a 4/0 or 5/0 EWG hook, and that thing's gonna be straight money. Gosh, I love this bait. This thing looks good. Looks really, really dang good. I've been waiting for like a new soft plastic jerkbait to arrive from somebody that was just different, that was, you know, better than the things that I've been using. I'm pretty much using Super Fluke. Super Flukes are good, but that's definitely gonna be an upgrade from a Super Fluke, 100%. So next up, I'm kind of peeking here. Oh, we got another Flush. Another pack of flushes, and this is a shad pearl color, so basically it's your pearl white color. This is a great color for all different colors of water. You know, from clear to stained, this shows up, mimics bait fish perfectly, has all the same features that I mentioned in the other one, but it's just your straight white flush. You can throw that thing on the back of a spinnerbait, a chatterbait, and you can throw it basically any way you want to. Carolina rig it, Texas rig it, but I think this bait really shines on a weightless EWG hook. So anyways, there's the Flush. We got two shad colors. As you guys can tell, I'm very excited about the new Flush, and I'm definitely gonna hop online and buy some more of the other colors that are available. They have some really nice bluegill color options, and those are gonna slay also. So let's bump back into the bag. Let's pull out the next bait. And the next bait is the 6th Sense Whale 4.5-inch swim bait. Again, these come in a clam pack. It's very important that your swim baits are straight so they can swim in a straight line. And this kind of has some of the similar profile of the Flush, except for it has that boot tail. Let me bust in here and get one out. Kind of looks similar. So here we have the Whale. It's 4.5 inches. Looks like your typical swim bait kind of. It's got a deeper body profile, so it makes it look a little bit more shaddy. And then as you turn the bait over this way, you can see it has those same pelvic fins, kind of like the Flush, to help this bait maintain its stability in the water. So let's turn it this way. Looks pretty similar to most of your swim baits, except for it has a deeper body. Gives it more of that bigger shad, meatier profile. Has a good tapering tail to the little boot tail where it's gonna kick. And then it has a little smaller head. What I like about these baits, they're really scented, and it's not like super stiff of a bait, but it's not super soft either. So it's gonna have a lot of action, but it's not gonna tear up super quickly. At least I don't think it will. I haven't used it yet. We'll see what happens on the water, but this thing looks like a killer, and this is the good color. It's called platinum white. Kind of looks like that pearl we saw in the Flush, just white. It's got some gold, black, and silver flake in it. This bait's gonna excel on a keel-weighted swim bait hook or a flashy swimmer. I've seen some videos of this bait, and it has a really good head action, so that's a good secondary action. As the bait is kicking, the head's shaking back and forth, and that's important in swim baiting. You want to have that body roll, that whole entire bait moving fluidly like this. So that's another great option from 6th Sense Fishing. Again, there's more colors available on the website if you'd like to check them out. They're all good. 6th Sense is the king of colorways. I mean, there's not a single color on the website that doesn't look good. Anyways, that's the Whale, the 4.5. Oop, better get that back in there right. We'll get it in a minute. The Whale, 4.5-inch swim bait, brand new to 6th Sense Fishing. Thing is awesome. Next up, we have a couple of more bags of plastics to round out the new soft plastic drop. And this guy is a freak of nature looking thing right here. This is called the Hog Walla. This is 6th Sense new creature bait. They don't have anything like this already on their website, so it's exciting to see this new option on their website. So the Hog Walla, let me get it out of the box so you can see it. Out of the pack, it's just this crazy looking lizard brush hog hybrid looking thing. Kind of looks like a man-bear pig from Reaction Innovations, but it really doesn't. It really just looks like a hybrid between a lizard and a brush hog. It has different appendages, so it has these kind of hooked appendages. They're not stuck to the body like a brush hog, so these guys are gonna flail in the water. It also has these larger stroker craw like appendages right here that are gonna move a lot of water. And then it has these long double ribbon tails. That bait is going to excel in the springtime. You could definitely drag it around this winter on a Carolina rig or on a wobblehead or something, and you'll probably get bit. But come pre-spawn or spawning time, I mean, when you're throwing a lizard or a brush hog, this guy is just going to excel. I mean, on a Carolina rig, this thing's gonna be deadly. On a Texas rig, it's gonna be deadly. It has a flat head right here. The bullet weight's gonna match up perfectly to that head. And wow, this thing just looks really, really good. And also something that I'm seeing just like for the first time, and I think it's gonna be great. And you definitely don't have to do this, but if you were punching, I could see you taking off these ribbon tails. You could probably leave them on there, but take the ribbon tails off, and then you have this weird little compact little bug looking thing. I don't want to tear them off right now, but kind of look at that. Look at that. It's got the two little legs up there and two legs up there. That'd be a really good punching bait. Again, that's the hog wallet. This is Junebug Red Flake, a good color for dark water, for dragging around at nighttime also. That's a cool bait. And then to wrap up our haul of lures, we have another bag of hog wallets in a more natural color. Just a green pumpkin, just straight up, tried and true. One of the best colors in bass fishing. Green pumpkin hog wallet. I mean, look at that. That thing looks just like if a brush hog and a lizard had a baby, you get a hog walla. And hog walla is pretty fun to say. I mean, look at this, guys. This bait has so much action. This thing is just quivering and shaking all over the place. All these different appendages are gonna be moving water. Like a bass is not gonna be able to refuse this thing, especially if you like throw it on a bed or anywhere near a bass. The bass is just gonna gobble this thing up. And it's got a pretty good size too. Like this is gonna catch some big ones for sure. I can't wait to like tie one of these up, throw it out in the water, and see the action in the water for myself. But anyways, that is the hog walla. That is an awesome new offering from 6th Sense Fishing, and that wraps up all the new soft plastic lures that 6th Sense just dropped on their website. Again, they have a ton of colors available for each one of these baits, so definitely go check those out. And if you're interested in purchasing any, be sure to use our code CJ10 at checkout and save you guys 10% off of all of this. So that's awesome. I think there's one more thing that I want to show you guys before I close out today's episode, and it is this big old bait. It's unrelated to anything we've talked about already, but I got this big bait. This is a bait that my mom got me for Christmas. She gave it to me early. She said that she thought I could use it before Christmas and catch some big bass on it, but this is a bait that I've been wanting for a long time, and this is called the Defiant 210 swim bait, and this is number one, the largest swim bait that I own, and definitely the most expensive, but I ain't scared to throw it. Check this big guy out. This thing is awesome. So this is 8 point something inches, 8.25 inches long. And this guy is in the carp color, and I feel like this color mimics a bunch of the natural forage options for bass in many different types of environments. It looks kind of shaddy. It looks definitely carpy. It looks a little bit hitchy, and it also looks a little bit trouty. So definitely like this color. And what's really cool about these Defiant swim baits is that it has a line through system in the nose right here. So what you'll do, you run the line through here and it'll come out in the back or on the bottom. You can rig it on the top or the bottom. And you'll tie it, so it comes with these double little J hooks right here, super heavy duty. I'll put this in the bait here so you guys can see what's going on. Let me just shove this in here, just real quiet like. All right. So that's not perfect, but that's basically what it looks like. You got the double hook system, so if a fish comes up and nips like right at the tail, they're gonna get that big hook and you're gonna hook that fish. But what's awesome, and this is gonna be kind of a poor representation, so when the fish bites this thing, this bait is allowed to slide up the line like this. And what's so important about this separation is that the bass is not able to get leverage on this heavy bait and shake these hooks out of its mouth. So like if you're throwing like a Huddleston, for instance, like the bait is connected to that fish's face and they shake real hard and they can just throw it. So this allows you to land more of those big fish. And I'm assuming that every bite that I might get with this bait is gonna be a big one, 4 pounds plus. You can probably catch smaller fish, but I'm trying to catch a new PB. And this is a bait that I think I can do it with. I'm chasing an 8-pounder, and my mom was so generous to pick this up for me, and she's hoping that I catch a big one with it too. And I just want to show you guys this big old bait because I'm definitely gonna be throwing it very soon on the channel and trying to link up with a monster. So if you're in the market for a big bait like this, definitely check these guys out. I mean, I feel like this is probably the best offering available in this type of bait. There's a lot of big baits that are great out there, but this one's very realistic, looks really, really good. And I've seen a lot of people catch a lot of really monster fish on this guy. So I just want to show you guys that bait because it's new to me, and thought you guys would feel interested. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's episode. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, show you guys some new baits that launched from 6th Sense Fishing. So yeah, if you're interested in checking out any of these items, I definitely recommend doing so soon, especially if you're wanting to purchase some before Christmas. Definitely want you to take advantage of the deals while you can also. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up for me and subscribe to the channel so you keep up with all of our future outdoor adventures. I'm Cole Harkin, and I will catch you on the next episode. Bye, guys.